So hello there, welcome back. This is Tales of Amma. If today happens to be your first time, you're super welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also turn on your bell notification to be notified anytime we upload new video here. Okay, so in today's project, we're making a very simple poncho. I'm going to be using 2 yards of fabric for this project here. And as you can see, it's folded into two. I'm going to fold into two again, making four. Okay, so this is how I'm going to fold it. It's now folded into four. First you fold into two and then you fold again, making four. All right, so what I'm going to do now is to get our measurement for this project here. So for this project, it's going to be more than shoulder to shoulder. All right, so since it's a poncho, you are going to start your measurement from your normal sleeve length to the other arm of your normal sleeve length. When I took mine, it was 30 divided by 2 gave me 15, and this is where I marked the 15. All right, I came down by 1.5 inch and I mark for my slope. This here is my slope. Okay, now for the wideness, for the neckline, remember we are not going to use zip or anything. We are not going to be splitting, so make sure you get a measurement that can penetrate your head freely. Okay, so I took the wideness 3.5 and I came down by 1.5 for the back, and the front I came down by 6. And I'm going to be using a V shape for the front neckline. All right, so now let's connect our slope here. This is our slope. What we are going to do is to get a sleeve opening. So I mark 9 inch for the sleeve opening here, and then I notch my sleeve opening here. All right, so now let's cut our neckline for the back and then get the slope off as well. We are cutting the slope. Now to cut the neckline for the front part, I'm to take the full measurement of this project like I'm doing. So my full length for this project is 40 plus 1 inch allowance for hemming, which is 41. Okay, now remember this is a free dress, so there's no need to measure or take any shaping for this part. That's what I'm trying to explain here. Now let's cut uh length here, the exact length here. Now I'm going to be splitting the project into two. Now I'm separating the back from the front. Okay, so I'm labeling this is the back part. I'm doing the same for this part as well. Now I'm separating the back part to get my neckline for the front, which is the V-shaped neckline. Now let's get our neckline out here. Right, so we are now going to get our facing for the back part. I took a piece of the same fabric and aligned the main project on it like I'm doing, and get a facing for the back part. So this is my pieces I'll be using for the facing. I align the main project on it and then get the facing here. Now I'm shaping in a slope here. So now we have our facing for the back part. So it will be better if you should add an interface line into it, but just for like doing it like this. Okay, now let's get the back parts out here and then focus on the front. So with the front part, my pieces is not that enough, so I'm going to be making an adjustment for these pieces. Okay, I'm going to avison it, so it's not that the length of the pieces is not that enough to contain the neckline. So I'm going to join this together. Avison it. So I'm going to join this together and go and stitch it and then use it for my facing for the V-shaped neckline here. I'm done stitching, as you can see. I'm done stitching. So I'm going to be using this one for neckline here. Okay, just place it gently under the main project here, and then cut exactly what you see for the neckline. And then that'll be all. So this is facing for the V-shape neckline here. Now what I'm going to do is to align it on it like this, and then take it to my machine and stitch 1/2 inch like I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to stitch it. I also do exactly the same to the back part as well. I'll stitch it, knot and then top stitch. So I'm done stitching the front part here. I knot and then top stitch again. So for the front part, we are done with the front part here. This is the neckline looking so beautiful. This also is the back part here. So at this moment, we can now join right side facing each other. So just like that, cover it with the interface lining or the facing and stitch. Do exactly the same thing to this part. Cover it with the facing and then go and stitch. Simple. We are done stitching our slope. This is how it looks like. We're done stitching the two sides. This is how it looks like. And this here is our V-shaped neckline. So what we are going to do now is to get our sleeve opening here. I'm going to, I said earlier, I marked 9 inch, but for here, I am going to mark 9.5, and also get my, how do I call it? My allowance, which is 1.5 inch allowance. You can go for for 2 inch, but I went for 1.5 inch, and this is how I do it. I'm connecting my points together. Okay, I'm going to do exactly the same thing to the other part as well. I notch my sleeve opening here. Okay, I'm done. So I'll take it to my sewing machine, and then we'll go and stitch. So guys, we are done stitching. This is how it looks like. Okay, now notch the arm part. Okay, when you are done sewing the sleeve, you have to notch the arm part. Okay, so we are now done. What you're going to do now is to hem the sleeve. You're going to hem that part. Also hem this part as well. Okay, and then hem the bottom line as well. So we'll take it to our sewing machine and stitch all these areas I just mentioned. We are done stitching. This is how it looks like. Please don't forget to subscribe for me. Please subscribe. This is the bottom line. So neat. So this dress is just simple. I mean, we are done. So this is all we were vowing for. We super done. It came out so beautiful. This is how it looks like. Rock it on Sunday morning or Saturday morning, even if you want to wash. And then you're good to go. Try this at home. Let me know how you do. And don't forget to give us that thumbs up. Okay? We are done. We are done. We are simply done. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I'll see you in my next video. Subscribe now.